Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final Stadium Extravaganza video of the 2024 version of MLB The Show. We have about 15 or so stadiums to check out from about 5 or 6 different creators. The good news there is all of the creators are fantastic. I don't want to waste any time because I know we're all ready to check out MLB The Show 25. So let's get through these final stadiums of MLB The Show 24. Starting things off across the Pacific in Honolulu, Hawaii. The vile, the evil, the treacherous, the betrayer. PFK Nunn gives us Honolulu Sea Stadium. Stadium has an altitude of 25 feet and built in 2024. How did he do? Oh, he did it with the hills. Look at it. He traced the frickin' hills with the... Nicely done, bro. Great idea. Looking at it from the thumbnail, I was wondering how he did it. I thought he did it with bushes, but he traced the hills to give you that home run line. Okay. Now, is it intended for people to be able to hang out on these? Oh, look at this. It slants down here. Very fun, very unique. PFK Nunn, always throwing different stuff at us. I mean, if we can't have canoes, we better have fun, unique ideas, and PFK Nunn sure delivers there. Also want to thank him for being a judge in the 2024 Stadium of the Year contest. Very appreciative of everyone who has taken the time. Gives you a Howard's Terminal vibe with the hill going up, following the home run fence. Very fun, very quirky. The show signs over the home run fence over there, and then you got the Aqua Theater in the background, a beautiful scenic body of water in the back. Excellent. Nice big concourse with people hanging out, and then there's this courtyard. What is this building? I always forget what this building is. Outlet Mall, okay. PFK Nunn, despite being the villain in the Studio 44 verse, has come through strong with an amazing, very fun, unique stadium to start off the final Stadium Extravaganza of 2024. Hills surrounding the whole stadium. Nice job. Swing it back. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, no. Is this crane? Here rests Schmitty for the crimes against humanity. Oh, no. The canoe with the baby in it is being lowered into the water to its death. Oh, this is terrible. There are 2 sea monsters in here to rip the canoe and the baby apart. This is just awful. I take back every good thing I said about the stadium. This is dark. This is a very dark way to start the video. Oh, my God, but at the same time, I love it. Thank you so much, PFK Nunn. Let's flip that light switch real quick before we get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Pitcher and the hitter over here in the corner. That looks fun with the sign embedded into the grass there. Oh, man, you too. I like the lights over the San Diego studio sign. That looks cool. Honolulu Seaside, was it called? That's a nice shot right there. And then what makes it worse, PFK Nunn, is the fact that there are thousands and thousands of people to witness this horrific event. What do the notes say? This is his last stadium for 24. Wanted to do something wild and not in line with the typical stadium. Certainly succeeded there. There's a lot going on, and the highlight is the sacrifice in the SeaWorld pool. Make sure to look from the water park seating. Oh, PFK Nunn, I truly believe you just solidified yourself as the villain of the stadium verse. Hopefully the stadium's a little more uplifting and cheerful. But this is Baywalk Park in Tampa, Florida. Has an altitude of 100 feet, built in 2024. Comes to us from Flip of Plan B, 211. Notes say this is a concept for a new ballpark in Tampa to replace the destroyed and grossly outdated Tropicana Field. That stadium was outdated when it opened. The stadium would be Bayside, either in Tampa or South St. Petersburg, directly on the water. Well, let's take a look at it. I see the wood featured heavily facing off the seats. That looks pretty cool. And then they overlap over the luxury seating here and right. That's fun. Looks like it's going to be a retractable roof. I like putting the Hit It Here sign on the pillar that comes down from the new school roof. Oh, I like how he covered the one seat or the one building section there with scoreboards. Excellent. Then you got like a fancy, building inside here where you can see the game from inside, and then luxury plaza underneath an upper deck plaza. I like the idea of the plaza upper deck. I know Sam and Dan does it a lot. For the Carmen's dad in me, I know it doesn't create the best line of sight because you're so high and it's not as steep as an upper deck would be, but it makes it much easier to put the roof on, and it makes him easier for him to use that building to close off the stadium, which I think we saw in a recent video of his, or a recent stadium of his, I should say, with a live stadium extravaganza. Speaking of live extravaganzas, I tried, fellas. I'm just not into it. I hope you guys enjoyed them okay. But the load times and with stadiums being spelled incorrectly or labeled wrong, or it's just brutal to have that time, where you guys are waiting for the next stadium, and I get frustrated on the air or on the stream. But what's not frustrating is all these canoes. We have canoes. I wonder if 25 will bring us new versions of canoes. How awesome would that be, right? Phil's Canoe Rentals. All right. And he's got a little tent set up here. People taking your money to rent a canoe and get out on the bay. Very fun. Flip of Plan B. Got the cruise ship in the background. Probably taking out to the Gulf of Mexico, right? Tampa's on the east side of Florida, or the west side of Florida. Oh, man. I'm going to get my directions straight here, there, buddy. Of course, myself, I just took off from the west. I just took off from the east coast of Florida. Fort Lauderdale. It took us to the Bahamas and then Jamaica, where they told us to say, "Yeah, man." Great shell of a stadium. That's a beautiful, beautiful thumbnail right there. I just wish it didn't kill the light inside the stadium with that roof. But it looks really cool. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a Studio 44 section over here in the press box. And Stadium Center for Sewell. Nice. Nice big waterfall feature and left. And then pretty much the same around and behind. All right, Flip of Plan B. Nice job, sir. I dig it. Looking forward to seeing what we can expect from you. Does that even make sense? Looking forward to seeing what you have in store for us in MLB The Show 25. Pfizer has one more stadium for us to check out in 2024. This is the Ballpark at the Canoe Casino. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada. Has an altitude of 2,500 feet, built in 2028. I think he said this is kind of a remix of the Ballpark at the Moonshot Casino in the last premiere. He says he understands that I showed this before. To be honest, looking at the thumbnail, I don't remember showing this one. But we'll definitely get into it. Maybe I'll recognize some stuff as I move on. But he says there's a hotel and casino in left field, massive concourse and third base gate, and Sewell's party suites. Center field has a plaza with a big window and, of course, flashy Canoe. MGM Grand in the background. Right field, Club 44 with lazy river and floats. Right field line, stairs leading down to restaurant and bar area. Says he spent about a month on this building with the memory whilst trying to make it look okay. I understand some parts are not clean, but I just want it to look good from a hitter's perspective. Well, let's take a look. Lately, I've been kind of zooming back. I see 3 levels of seating in right field. Now, how did he pull that off? Is he hiding the top deck? Oh, he blended those in, kinda. All right. Yeah, because these come in like 2 decks on their own. And he's got a lower version, so you'd think there'd be 4, but he hid the bottom part. Okay. He's got the covered section over here in right with Club 44. Steve Stewart does play right field sometimes. I usually put him Club 44 in left because that's where Stewart plays most of the time. But I might upload the highlight of Steve Stewart robbing a home run while he was playing right field. So, and there's folks in the lazy river on their umbrella tubes. Nice little bullpen in here. I like this as like is it a door? I don't know. Well, this has got to be the door. Either way, it looks cool. Maybe that's a bathroom. Folks are chilling out in the curve that everybody hates in that corner. Now, what's sticking up here? Is this anything significant? Nope, just the concession stand underneath for those folks. Pretty unique. Around and behind, he knows I like my luxury boxes or seating right next to the base paths. So if you're going to pay all that money for a suite, it should be close to the field, not way the hell up here like they have been for so many years. Nice little custom press box and scorekeeper box. Excellent. Kind of a higher based bleacher section over the third base gate to get into the stadium. Futuristic doors will allow you access to the stadium. This is kind of cool. This funky bleacher section that gets cut off by the escalator. I like that. Another bullpen, a little grassy area. There's the Canoes in center field with a little dinosaur guy in it. Big open windows. Oh, a nice custom building out here for more luxury seating. That looks fun. Yeah, it goes all the way around the corner, connected by escalators over here, taking you behind the scoreboard and into the bleacher section. Excellent, Fiserv. He said he's been in California, so he wanted to upload some changes he made, some upgrades. I think I may have already read that part, but as always, it's hard to get that aerial view when you're working with these retractable roofs. Had to put this big warehouse-type building on to substitute for a roof. Maybe that'll be a nice new prop. See, tell me you can't make a building that size just shaped like a roof. Looks like a roof that would unfold. So even if you can't close it, you can at least have it open, like when you see over right field in Houston or in Seattle or in center field in Toronto. Flipping the lights from center field this time. Oh, you know what? I didn't write these down. Man, it's been so long since I've recorded a stadium extravaganza. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going right through the queue, and I normally write these down and go by that, but today I'm just going through the queue. All right, there it is. The ballpark at the Canoe Casino. Thanks, Fiserv. Okay, we are going into the Fury Sniper portion of the video. This is Blue Water Park in Port Huron, Michigan. Is that right? Altitude of 528 feet, built in 2026. This is the stadium I tried to show in the live extravaganza / announcement of round 1 winners last night, which was Monday the 10th. Mario Day, right? March 10th is always Mario Day. We have Studio 44 party deck with a canoe. We have canoes. I love how congested and chaotic that is. Very, yellow banks from Big Impact, or just very Big Impact in general-ish, with all the standing room decks and lots of concessions and people hanging out, and everybody's fenced in. See, he makes these look so good. I've tried to do this before, tried to use this prop. I got to try to take note of that. I really like how that looks. It's a little bit different from just the same old posts. That's another prop I want. And I want nice big long fences, or multiple sized fences, so you don't have to just keep going boom, 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 boom for a big straight fence. I'd like one big one, and then a couple little ones, so you can adjust sizes. And he did a great job of curving it around the batter's eye. That looks really cool. I think he used the laser ribbon more than anything else to pull that effect off. Because, yeah, he's got the gap right here. But, yeah, when you're playing in a game, you're not going to notice that. That looks fantastic. Smart. And this whole big wall of luxury seats, awesome. Welcome to Blue Water Park. Yeah, I tried to show the stadium the other day. I guess he didn't have it uploaded. I couldn't find it. And it's just one of the very, very many reasons I don't like doing the live extravaganza videos. Stuff happens, you forget to upload it and you submit the stadium. I get it. But, I hate to make people watch when I'm trying to find a stadium that's not there. And in the future, if I ever do it again, I did it today, and I think it helps with the time of the video itself, which makes editing much easier and smoother, to download all the stadiums first. I haven't done it in the past because I had all the stadiums for the Ricky Davis League on the Save Stadiums. So, yeah, stadium looks great at night. I love all the layers. I love all the laser ribbon. I love the Studio 44 party deck. Fantastic, Fury Sniper. I dig it. Let's see what else you got for us. Corona Seaside Park is next from Fury Sniper. It's in Destin, Florida. 1458 is your altitude. It'll be ready for us in 2028. He said he had to add the extra R because it wouldn't upload without it. He says it's got wacky dimensions. Well, I can see that. 500 feet to straightaway left and 270 right down the right field line. The huge wall, too. Corona Live Mas. Live Mas. Live more, right? Mas, not live Mas. Mas isn't live today. Canoes! We have canoes. I like how the fence is all jagged, making it look like what's waves, maybe? Is that what you're going for? I like it. Plenty of boats and the bridge. Nice. You're going to be hitting a lot of splash shots over here in right center with the short porch there. Closed off with the stacked stone. Always a great look. You got beach as your base ground out there in center field. You got the little vacation hut housing thingies where people are chilling out, right? Could you imagine having one of those things? Do you get to sleep there and like hang out there during the day when they're like working out and taking batting practice and stuff? That's kind of a cool concept. Could you imagine spending the night and wake up in the middle of the night and you're in a ballpark? That'd be freaking awesome. I'm all about that. Let's do it. And I know they have, the Sky Dome hotels and stuff like that, but this you're like field level, and I understand they probably wouldn't let you on the field, but that could still be a really cool thing. There's that 500-foot mark he was talking about. Seats wrap around. You're always going to find fun stuff from Fury Sniper. Here's live Mas again. Mas is live today. They're not pre-recorded. They're live. Live Mas, Philly. Live Mas. Yeah, you can see the blemishes. I get why they do it, but I just don't think they make it look good. Man, I'm hoping for some... I think that could be a little change, too. Give us different patterns. Give us different cuts. Mix and match the cuts with the type of dirt. Mix and match the outfield patterns with the infield pattern. This is fun from the outfield. Gives you an old school vibe, an old school stadium, because they used to have to shape them so weird because they were based on the plot that the owners purchased or the team purchased. But there's a couple of hotels and a parking garage outside of the stadium. Nice work, sir. Got the museum blended in over here. Now, does that come in through the inside? Or is it mainly for the outside? It looks like it comes in. Oh, yeah, you got the window down underneath. And then up here on the Live Moss party deck. Nice work, Fury Sniper. I like this one. The dimensions are extremely quirky and fun. Looks like the wife's home. Now looks like a good time to take a break in recording. And that's fun, too. The boats take you right up to this. That's awesome. Yeah, you can come right in through here between the buildings and little boat houses. The bridge takes you right in here, too. Nice. Very fun ideas in here, Fury Sniper. My apologies for the dog in the background as we wrap it up for Corona Seaside Park. The ballpark at Kroger Field in Detroit, Michigan is up next from Fury Sniper. The stadium has an altitude of 526 feet, built in 2024. Says he's especially fond of the glass structure behind home plate. Other than that, let's take a peek. Looks like we got a fountain behind the batter's eye with a home run deck back there as well. People are chilling out on that home run deck. Seats, and more seats in the outfield. Upper deck curves all the way around the scoreboard, taking you from left field to right. Wedge building in the corner, nice. Upper deck's pretty standard around and behind until you get to home plate area. There's that glass structure he was talking about. Yeah, I like that. Using the chain link fence. Nice standing room only area back behind there, taking you out onto that outlet mall where there's a nice little plaza doubling as an entrance to the stadium. Yeah, that looks cool from outside the stadium as well. Nice. Faced off the bottom of the stadium with, that's a school, right? Yep, prep school. Big parking lot and a big building behind the stadium. Very nice. Fury Sniper. Bunch of lights sitting on top of the roofs of all the different sections of the stadium. Old school cut pattern for the dirt. Nice, Fury Sniper. Meijer Park in Detroit is up next. Meijer Park in Detroit, Michigan. Altitude of 526 feet, built in 2025. Second to last stadium from Fury Sniper we're going to check out today. I love right field. I like how the building kind of just goes straight back while the seats curve around and the building cuts off those curved seats. That looks cool. Then he has custom luxury seating built right into this building. Hit it here sign, Kaline Cove up on top here. That all looks fantastic. A couple tigers up top. Nice scoreboard. This is what I'm talking about. I like the corner building here too, the structure, the glass window surrounded by the brick. Very, very nice indeed. Pretty standard around and behind. Taking you over to left field where we have a nice customized scoreboard holder building thing with signs on it and this top deck on top of luxury seating. Very fun. This is a great way to do, if you want to do the field level seating right up to the home run fence and send it all the way back, overhang a little bit so you can possibly reach some of those seats for more targets. Nicely done. More windows out here and left. So is this a retractable roof? Big scoreboard on top of two concession stands out here. Good idea. Good way to elevate that scoreboard so people can see it above the trees here in center field. Closed off with some brick buildings and some other... Is this a hotel? It looks like a hotel. I think it's a hotel. Hiccup. And then this guy's an office building. Lights on top of the contemporary roof again. Oh, no, that's not. That's modern roof, right? Yep, modern roof. Fury Sniper with another solid entry into Studio 44. Flip that light switch real quick. Take a peek with the lights on and the sun down. When the sun goes down. I don't know the words, but it's a country song. I don't like a lot of country, but I like some. Very nice park. Maybe my favorite of the 4 we've seen so far. But the 5th may be even better. Dockside Park is going to close out the Fury Sniper portion of the video. The stadium is Marine City, Michigan, altitude of 985 feet, built in 2035. So in 10 years, the stadium will be ready. I love left field. That looks fantastic. Going straight back, hugging the wall, and then hooking around, but not a sharp hook. Nice and subtle into the stands out here and right to give you a little bit more space for this little tiki hut. Nice. Very tropical for Michigan. I'm sure the Michigan folks would love to see some palm trees and beach-type settings in the area. 21. Who's 21 for the Tigers? I know you're a Detroit guy, Michigan. Nice corner with some random bleachers. They get their own little sections. Using the train station as an entryway into the stadium. Very nice. Standard around in the behind other than that. Boats out in the water and left. Nice little island to host the scoreboard. That's cool. Very cool. Using the dinosaur walls to keep people from jumping into the water. Smart. We don't need no people in there. It's a lot of paperwork. That's what I always tell my kids when they do something stupid and it could kill them. I'm like, listen, you can't die at work. That's a lot of paperwork for us. Obviously, it's not stuff that would really kill them. If it was something that serious, I wouldn't make jokes. But like when they say they're going to do stupid stuff, I guess I should say. Faced off the bottom of the stadium with the armory, right? Is that an armory? Nope, just barracks. Okay, got some little hills out here. All right, it's a toss-up between this one and the last one, Fury Sniper, of the 5. Really digging that left field and the deck that gently curves over. Very nice indeed. And then out here in center field. Oh, this is raised too. It's different. Oh, yeah, because the steps. I saw the steps. Or it's a ramp. But on this top deck that overhangs, that looks great. Using the scoreboard hidden to hold it up. But there's stairs that take you back down, and then you could go underneath as well. Great. Yeah, this might be my favorite of yours so far. Good stuff in there. I had the lights on already, right? But let's flip that light switch one more time. Happens to be my favorite dirt pattern and my favorite infield pattern. I think it's too messy in the outfield. Nice job, Fury Sniper. We're going to head out to Los Angeles, California for this next stadium. This is another version of LA Memorial Coliseum. Comes to us from our good buddy and legend in the community, Archmage. Now, pulling things back, we all know the history about this. They had to pull the fences way in left field and raise it way up. They played a couple exhibition games in here, I think, at one point, and then I don't think they played any official games, right? But you'll have to let me know the history, Arch, behind it. It's certainly a unique concept. I know a lot of creators have done it before. This is definitely the cleanest, coolest, best version of these arches I've seen. I think because you made the sharp edges nice and small. And I think especially from further away, it helps hide the fact that you just can't create the arch in a natural way. So that was fantastic. And then created the scoreboard using a bunch of those smaller ones and putting a hit it here sign, spinning it around, using the top. What the heck is this? Is it a bunch of napkin dispensers? And then what's underneath? Is it like the shed? Yeah, it looks like one of those big outdoor tool sheds or electrical boxes. Nice arch. And there's people hanging out on this walkway. Clock built in over here. Very nice. I think we've seen a Dodger Blue version of this, a Pfizer version of this, and now Arch. So Arch is clearly an expert when it comes to recreation. Look at these. Using the Wrigley buildings to surround it. Placing ramps on the entrances. Very nice. Surrounded by parking lots, which I would assume that's how it is in real life since it's an Arch stadium and that's the move. Excellent. Yeah, that structure out in right field is pretty cool, definitely. Flip that light switch on. It looks great. Yeah, you obviously have to go with a chain fence in left field so those fans can see through and watch the game. But I was pretty sure they hit a ridiculous amount of home runs in this game, right? Because of that short porch out there in left. Bunch of... Oh, it's a bunch of satellites. Okay, on top. And it's using the marble concourse. Another Wrigley... Whoa, what the heck? Oh, it's because you got something way over there, too, connected to it. I was like, why did that move so weird? I wish you guys could feel how weird that was. Nice work, Arch. The final version. I shall declare it. Of the LA Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. Is definitely a good one. You know, if it comes from Arch, it's going to be amazing. Next up, we have a couple stadiums from another legend in the community. You can see him create his amazing ballparks right here on YouTube. Schmitty VG sends us the Boat Dome, or just Boat Dome, in Miami, Florida. 1 foot is your altitude. It was built in 2024, and he says this is his one of the best stadiums he's ever made, in his opinion. So let's take a look. I see why it's called the Boat Dome. Surrounded by boats, at least in the outfield. You got the big hotels surrounding the stadium, and then using the futuristic building out here behind home plate. Funky little deck back here with some fountains and greenery and... Nice. Ooh, I like this little pattern. Oh, that's built right in, okay, with the behind home plate for the futuristic seating. Nothing standard around and behind about that. Excellent. Then you got a wooden deck out here with picnic, or not picnic, like cafeteria almost style seating, restaurant. With the wooden benches and chairs and tables, and the dino cave is hiding out back there. Does that light up? I made a stadium with this in it, and I never really paid attention to it, but it's got those Miami colors in it, so that's cool. Creole dugouts back there. The show field, big scoreboard. Left field, you have this big deck being held up by the Hall of Fame sign. Fun. Little nooks and crannies. Oh, the luxury seats take you right into the ship. Very fun. Then you have a fountain with a canoe. We have canoes. I'm sorry, not one canoe. There's 2 canoes. A flashy and a regular. More luxury seats built right into the ship. Very fun. I keep calling it a boat when we go on our cruises, and they always yell at me, "It's not a boat, it's a ship." I like the lower field level seating, and then hugged right up on top of it is that That's not the upper deck, right? That's the plaza level. Yeah, the upper deck's kind of separated. Nice, fun, winding steps. Multiple layers of standing room only sections. People are hanging out using the brick to close it off. Very nice indeed, Schmitty. I dig it. Very unique. Very Miami. Flipping the light switch. Everything is cool. You'd think they'd, light up a few cabin rooms. That would look cool. Hotels in the back. Nice big wide gaps. Big gaps. Got to be able to cover a lot of ground in that outfield. Need some speedy outfielders. Looks like are there multi-layer layers out here? Nope, just sectioned off, it looks like. You got the camera well up there also. Cool. Nice, Schmitty. Heading into the final third of the final Stadium Extravaganza video of the 2024 version of the game. We have another Schmitty VG build. This is Sedona Field in Sedona, Arizona. Has the max altitude, which I hear is only going to be 3,000 feet in the next version of the game. Got that information from Sewell. I don't remember if he revealed where he got that information, but let's take a look. Very Wild West Stadium-esque. I like the big scoreboard, how it's covered. Get some shade for this big, huge section of seating out here and right. Then you got a nice built-in... Oh, it's a swim-up bar. Look at that. Got the pool in here. It's connected right to this hotel. Nice. Blends right in with all the red. Nice job on the corner with the plants. And the little sculpture hanging up over here between the stairs. That looks fun. I like how he did center field here with this wall and the trees. Kind of an extra batter's eye or extension of the batter's eye. Nice. Deck curling around and behind with some bleachers and concessions and an entryway to the stadium where you have steps that'll let you in. More brick. Using the large concrete slab. Multi-layers of roofs. Different kinds of roofs. Could this be retractable or just giant structure to keep you in the shade to help you cool off? That would be a good way to do it if you didn't want to do a retractable roof. It's amazing how much the temperature can change just with a little shade. We have pools, and in those pools, we have canoes. Very fun. Got the stacked stone walkways. My wife's in the other room saying canoes are dumb. Custom official scorers box and press box. All that stuff. Very nice, Schmitty. Digging it, buddy. 2024. Is this the last stadium we see from Schmitty? Well, from me, it will be anyway. I'm sure he'll be streaming right up until Friday. As of the recording of this video, it is Tuesday. What's the green under here? Oh, it's the hologram. Okay. Let's put that back and flip that light switch again. That's a cool view from behind the plate. Excellent. Yeah, stadium looks great lit up. Very cool, Schmitty. Looking forward to 25, man. Going to close out this video with two more legends. 3 stadiums from one and one from the last. This is down in a whole park, Grand Canyon, Arizona. Has an altitude of 3,849 feet. Built in 2024, and it was built by Texas Ags. No notes on the stadium, but I'm already intrigued by this huge wall in dead center field. How freaking tall is that? 40 feet. That's as tall as it gets, right? This is a good look. How this deck kind of comes over here and then rests on this concourse, but then it's open underneath where you have some field level seating. Cool. And then using the light poles as pillars. So it lights up the seats pretty good. More two-deck style stadium from Texas Ags. Probably does that, I'm guessing, to conserve memory, right? Get more memory out of elsewhere. Those big seating sections can take up a lot of memory. Love the stairs that are surrounding this waterfall and home run deck. Stacked stone, kind of hiding things out in here. Excellent. And then you got the big Milwaukee Brewers scoreboard. Oh, no, that's not the Brewers. The Brewers has the stand. Oh, it's surrounded by the football field. Okay. All right. And then he hid parts of the football field with water and parts of mountains and hills. Nice. Huge parking lot. Yeah, it's down in a hole, literally. There's a city in the background. Oh, wow. So, yeah, this is the far away, or the, what do they call it? The scenery is the big city. Distant scenery. That's what they call it. All right, Texas Egg. Very creative idea. Definitely down in a hole. You got the watchtowers out here in front of the scoreboard. Didn't notice them before. 2 layers of fountains. It's all good. Down in the whole park. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to this either. This nice grass bridge. Well, I guess it's not a bridge. It's part of the concourse. Hosting the trees. The steakhouse building. Fantastic. Wish you can get higher and get a nice straight down view of the stadium. Down in a hole part from Texas Ag, 75. Let's check out 2 more from him. Space City Park in Houston is up next for Texas Ags. He said this is a stadium out of his normal character. He concentrated the majority of the effort on the inside of the stadium, hardly nothing on the outside. So let's take a peek. I love all the brick. What's going on back here? Okay, he used more brick to close off the seats, but left it open to get inside there. And the stairs, nice. Very tall upper deck. We have a nice big pool in the background with a canoe. Ballpark Eats built right into the pool structure. Another one on the other side. I found this out in the live stream yesterday. I never realized that they had those seats up there. I just thought it would just look like the roof of a regular concession stand. Is that new? I don't know. I'll have to try to remember next time I'm in 23, 22, or 21 versions of the game. Pretty standard around and behind, although he does find ways to kind of break up the seats in a very cool, clean, creative way with bridges and space and little roofs, signs. Yeah, that's really cool the way that looks. Yeah, this whole section on either side. Fantastic. Yep, as we pull back, we can see not much of anything going on outside the stadium. Do have one little parking lot, and he did face it off in an excellent way. I like the natural break in the fences instead of blending them together. I think that looks cool. And then the little balcony sticking out here. Whoops, I went too low. There we go. Space City Field. Still got to do a fancy entrance, right? Outstanding. That could be a thumbnail right there. Let's see what it looks like with the lights on. Fantastic. That might be your thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. Or gentlemen. One lady, two lady. Nice work, Texas Eggs. I like the scoreboards built into the black here, too. Are these more scoreboards? Yep. Oh, no, just signs. Okay. Smart. Oh, these guys are hanging out in the water by themselves. No boat, no canoe, no nothing. Like all the MLB signs lining up the... Is this an anomaly? Nope. Just placed right behind the Detroit Tigers batter's eye. Nice work, sir. Excellent stadium. We're going to close out Texas Ag's MLB The Show 24 stadiums with Inner City Park. It's in Round Rock, Texas. Has an altitude of 839 feet. Built in 2024. Says this is just a random imaginary stadium. Let's take a peek. Right field looks fun. Bunch of brick. Buried fan stairs. Between a couple sections of bleachers. One higher than the other. I like that. Old school scoreboard. You're going to be hitting home runs into the roof, over the scoreboard, onto the water thing, and then onto this wooden deck. That section off by stacked stone. Fun. Nice Wrigley building in the corner and a fun covered deck also. Definitely a smaller build. Love it. All bleacher sections. I like adding the little escalators to take you up to that top bleacher section. Fun. Things covered off, and then you got people in clubhouses back here. A custom, maybe, play-by-play broadcaster, all that stuff. You just start calling them booths. We all know what I mean by booths by now, right? Quirky home run dimensions using the newer batter's eye. You got the light truck bleacher section that rides along the left field home run fence with one that kind of jolts out with the foul pole for the curve. Fun. Another wedge type industrial looking building. Fun. Custom roof blended into an old school roof. Oh, that's cool. Building this parking lot in this building up. And it's housed by this railroad track with all the arches. See, they need to give us a prop like this part right here. That part. Just this one little single part, not where it jolts out. Just to kind of give us an arch, a window. But even that, it looks pretty sharp in spots. But it looks cleaner as you back up. It looks more round. Wow, look at the way he faced off the outside of the stadium. Nice work, sir. Inner City Park. Perfect spot for these signs. He even dialed it up a little bit, adding one of those mini light towers in there. Parking lot. Oh, I like the ramp. And then back up, and then back down, and then back up. Fun. Nice city surrounding the stadium. Highway takes you right to the building, the stadium. Yeah, that city, that looks really cool. Yeah, definitely next year. We got to do the Stadium of the Year contest starting in February. Flipping that light switch, city looks great in the background. The stadium itself looks great. That could be a thumbnail. Nice looking minor league build. Or smaller stadium build. Said I'm being harder on Stadium of the Years. I think what I'm going to do is ones that I think you should consider as your choices. for the Stadium of the Year contest. And I think you could definitely consider this, although the Stadium of the Year contest is over, but yeah, very fun. Texas Eggs, nice job. All right, folks, here we are, the final stadium you will see for the first time in Studio 44 for the 2024 version of MLB The Show. Belongs to Murph075. The stadium is called Murphy Dam. It's in Murphyville, USA, just about the max altitude, and it was built in 2024. And the thumbnail already looked amazing. Looks just like the Hoover Dam. I always see, again, the original Superman when I see the structure. And Jimmy Olsen falling off it and Superman having to save him. Amazing concept. Fantastic. And then he's got the buildings where people are working in, and the watchtowers, and the satellites, and all kinds of construction looking props sticking out, waterfall coming through. So some of the water's getting in, not blocking everything. Out freaking standing. Inside the park, we have a nice multi-layered hill seating section with restaurants and picnic tables and bathrooms and concession stands behind that. You got the floodgate over here. Okay, cool. Got a nice little hut back here. Water is kept out of the stadium nicely with dinosaur walls and the marble concourse and slabs. And then the electrical type buildings out here. I'm assuming a waterfall like this would give you good electricity. Concourse is huge in center field, lurking behind the batter's eye with the barbecue restaurant and some fountains. Then it comes over, meets everything that's going on in left field with some statues. People are checking out the statues. People are ordering from the concession stand. It's Murph being Murph with another field level standing room only section where people have more food options and seating options, or they can stand along the home run fence and watch from there. Pretty standard around and behind, only 2 decks. The top of the stadium is closed off where it hosts the roof. Nice work, Murph. Great way to close out MLB The Show 2024. Flipping that light switch. And again, I think we got to throw a stamp. This could be your Stadium of the Year, buddy. Just not this year or 25, because 24, the contest is already almost over, and 25, the stadium will have to have been created in the year 2025. So, nice job, Murph. Fantastic. All right, folks, we have seen the last of MLB The Show 2024 with only the contest remaining. I have received a flood of votes from the judges, so results are coming in. We should know the winner of that contest probably even before I release this video, although I do want to start editing right away, and I'll have time tomorrow and Thursday to get this guy up and going before the new game comes out on Friday the 14th at midnight. So if you have a creation you want shown right away when the 25 version of the game comes out, you know what to do. Follow the Google form right in the description of this video, right in the description of my channel. and pretty much anywhere, any video on my channel. Fill out the form. Let me know of any cool targets. Let me know of any notes that you would like me to read regarding the stadium or things that I should look for regarding the stadium. And we'll get this stadium shown for you right here in Studio 44. Keep your eyes and ears open for results of the contest in case I haven't released them already. Keep your eyes and ears open for a possible new podcast or YouTube show from myself and my brother. We think we have a name. We think we have a concept down now that things are starting to settle down as far as the new version of the game and the contest. And me and him both going on vacation recently, we can finally get together and hash out some details and get that up and running. We hope you guys will give it a shot. So you gave this video a shot. I can't thank you enough for that. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it. It's okay. But if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm looking to get that 1,000th subscriber, and all that stuff really helps. So thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to the first Stadium Extravaganza video from the 2025 version of the game.